Hi there. In this video, we will discuss the summary of the 12th chapter of Noli Me Tangere by Dr. Jose Rizal, titled All Saints. We will also study the important events, characters, settings, and lessons found in this chapter. Listen and watch carefully, as you will learn a lot from this historical work by Rizal. Let's begin. This chapter describes the dark and eerie atmosphere of the San Diego cemetery at night. It is a historic place surrounded by bamboo and old walls, with a large cross in the center. The path to the cemetery is narrow and overgrown, becoming muddy during the rainy season and dusty during the dry season. Despite heavy rain, two people were digging in the cemetery. One was an experienced gravedigger, while the other was a nervous newcomer. They were exhuming a body that had been buried only 20 days earlier. The order to dig up and move the body to the Chinese cemetery came from Padre Garrote, who is also known as Padre Damaso, the parish priest at the time. Now, let's move on to the important events in this chapter. The San Diego cemetery is described as an overgrown and narrow place, difficult to access, especially during the rainy season. On this rainy night, two people were digging up a grave. One was an experienced worker, and the other was a hesitant new helper. The body being exhumed had only been buried for 20 days, adding tension to the scene. The order to exhume the body and move it to the Chinese cemetery was given by Padre Damaso, known for his cruelty and lack of compassion. Important characters. Gravediggers. Cemetery workers responsible for digging graves and burying the dead. In this chapter, one experienced gravedigger and a nervous newcomer are tasked with exhuming and relocating a body. Padre Damaso, also known as Padre Garrote, a key character in the story and a Spanish priest. In this chapter, he ordered the exhumation and relocation of a body, demonstrating his lack of respect and kindness. Let us now proceed to the setting of this chapter. The events took place in the San Diego cemetery, located in the middle of vast rice fields and surrounded by old walls and bamboo. The cemetery became muddy during the rainy season and dusty in the summer. Here are some of the lessons, messages, or implications shown in this chapter. This chapter highlights the lack of respect for the dead and the cruelty of those in power, such as Padre Damaso, who used their positions to make inhumane decisions. The act of moving a body from a Christian cemetery to a Chinese cemetery symbolizes discrimination and inequality in society, particularly under colonial rule. Respect for the dead is important regardless of their race or religion. A lack of respect reflects a lack of morality in a society or individual. This chapter also shows how priests like Padre Damaso abuse their power to enforce decisions that go against the true spirit of religion, which should promote love and equality. The fear and uncertainty of the newcomer gravedigger illustrate how the commands of powerful figures can create doubt and anxiety among those who must follow them. And that concludes the 12th chapter of Noli Me Tangere, titled All Saints. What have you learned from this chapter? Share your answers in the comments. We also encourage you to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with our future videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.